everybody, welcome to this episode number 4. It's me, Enrique Concor.
And it's me, Tyler Ho.
And this is Bros Bar. The topic of today is welcome to Tyler. Thanks to Tyler. The topic of today, thanks to Tyler, prepare a lot of things. Tyler really want to talk about this.
Wow, only me? I mean, you seem pretty excited when I talked about, like the idea. Okay, so let us start off, by warming up. Let me ask you like a question, whether you think it's possible. Yeah, people do sometimes happen to be like that, or it's like, nah, it's bullshit, bro. So here's the thing: there's a girl and a guy, right? They're like couple, and they've been together for quite some time. And the girl also has one little sister. Yeah, and so it's like
what?
Yeah, so it's like a couple, right? And then the girlfriend also has one little sister, and they're like super close all together. And the guy also had like siblings, and then one day they kind of all gather together and like drinking, they're having fun, everybody is completely wasted. And so here comes the fun part. The girlfriend got super drunk, and then she got drunk, and then she kind of just like resting on the sofa. And the boyfriend went into the girlfriend's room where they usually sleep, right? He went in, and then the little sister also somehow got inside. And by the time I think like it was like the next morning, and then the girlfriend kind of woke up and she opened the door and it's like, oh, holy moly, the two of them were naked in bed. So obviously they fucked. Obviously, yeah. The guy said, I don't know, I got so drunk and your sister kind of looked exactly like you, and it was I was in your room, so I thought she was you. So I had sex with you, technically. So that was, like from the guy. And the little sister said, I don't know, I completely blacked out and I wasn't even moving. I didn't even know I had sex last night. But obviously they did. So here comes the question. Is there maybe like a slight chance they're telling the truth, or nah, it's complete bullshit? They do kind of look alike, but they're not twins. So you can obviously tell them apart, but when you're like super drunk, is it possible for you?
Even if you are drunk, you have a small conscience. I mean, maybe after that you can't remember, or maybe the situation you take, but if you remember when you are really drunk, you can remember that you take decision and you are a little conscious.
Yes.
So it's a little, for me, it's really impossible to do this. Because when I know myself, so when I'm drunk, maybe I take wrong decisions, but be conscious. Like in the moment they say, hey, you want to drink more? Yes, of course. Because
so it's kind of like the moment of weak judgment.
Yeah.
Right? It's like you still remember, you still have a little bit of self-control.
No, maybe you don't remember, but in that moment you have your self-control.
Yes.
You are drunk, but you are not
still
stupid.
Conscious.
Yeah,
you still made that decision. Maybe you might not necessarily remember it.
So for sure, I can tell you that situation can be like a no. The guy just want to fuck with a little gear, and no, that's that.
So you think it's
I think the guy is bullshit.
It's bullshitting.
What about you? You think it's true?
No, I think it's total bullshit. I don't think it's possible. You've been with this girl for more than 3 years. I don't think it's possible to not notice it's not her body, her voice, her, like how she likes to do it.
Yeah, the body specifically.
Yeah, it's like, it's impossible to not be able to identify that, right?
Yes,
and differentiate. Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
Yeah, so yeah, I think it's all the bullshit, but probably some people think like, so the girl is kind of thinking about maybe it's true. So she kind of posted this.
Where did you take this story? In the porn movie? It sounds like a porn movie, bro. Where do you take this story?
There is this platform, it's called Dcard. Yeah, and I sometimes will browse through them, and they're like, a lot of really interesting stories happen there.
But it's real? No, I don't think this can be real.
It is real. It is real.
How you know? They take a photo? Talking about that?
Yes.
Fuck. Yeah, you see my face? Everybody see my face. I was young. I was a little crazy guy. I was.
Yeah,
no, I'm not. Yeah, in the past. I had one girlfriend in the moment.
Girlfriend or just like the partner?
In that moment was my girlfriend. Okay, in that moment, and we finished the relationship because I noticed that she's toxic and maybe she's a little crazy girl. So, but she still she's toxic. She still want to be my girlfriend. So every day visit me, every day tell me like, hey, where are you? You can go, I can go with you, something like that. So we decide to be friends, okay? But she every time have the same intention to be my girlfriend. One day we made a one party, like a New Year party in my home.
Yeah.
And was my cousin this year.
Yeah.
My new dating, me and my cousin. The party is coming good, it's coming ready, it's coming high, and we are drunk.
Uh-huh.
And this year, he's my cousin.
Just to get your attention, just to get you jealous.
I don't know, but he's two of my cousin. Not just one, two of my cousin.
Oh my god!
After that, this girl suddenly stopped to talk to me. Because we become to one really long friend relationship. She every day talk to me, every day told me, hey, we can start one relationship again.
But she stopped talking to you after
really
that.
Suddenly. And the birthday of another cousin is 2 days after my birthday.
Yeah.
I went to the party of my cousin and I found her in that party. And I was so fucking strange, what's going on? Who invited this girl to this party?
Okay.
And she was my friend.
Yeah.
Not a friend of my cousin.
Yes.
But suddenly, she was in the party of my cousin.
Yeah.
What happened? She was the new girlfriend of one of my cousins.
So wait, so you two actually dated before?
Yeah, I told you.
You were in a relationship, but did
We
your
was in
your
that-
cousin know?
My cousin, no. Most of my cousins told, bro, what are you doing? It's her ex-girlfriend. So why are you dating with
Right,
the ex-girlfriend of your cousin?
Yeah.
And he just thought, no, but it's my problem. And I was like, bro, what is your moral? Where is your moral?
Where's your moral, bro?
What is-
I think that comes to the thing. It's really easy to find the sparkle, right? To feel the fire, to feel the chemistry, like two sexy body meeting each other. And
But
all
when
the
it
body
is
language.
already, I mean, the point is, never is with a family, never is with the ex-girlfriend of
Right,
your
that's
cousin.
kind of like the first and only rule. Yeah, don't mess with someone who has the history with your family. It's gonna get so messy. So it's not really like a relationship. But when I was in middle school, I am actually. Is it okay to say this? I'm completely moved on right now, and I think my cousin, he's also completely moved on. He actually has a really a lovely, cute girlfriend right now, and they're doing stable. So a shout out to you, Mango. And so my cousin, I even named him. Oh my god. So when I was in middle school, my cousin, he is 3 years younger than me, right? So the same day I graduated, he would go to that school. But then my girlfriend at the time, slightly younger than me, so she was still in the school, right? And then they knew it. Yeah.
Your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend, my very first girlfriend.
Oh, your first girlfriend.
And then, it's your first love, of course. You're so head over heels in love with your first girl, and you're thinking about, I'm gonna get married. This is gonna be forever, and it doesn't matter, even though I'm going to high school, I'm still gonna miss you, and we're still gonna hang out, we're still gonna date. But the thing is, they knew each other because of me, right? Because she was my girlfriend at the time, and so we were all very close. I left the school to a new school, and then they become at the same school, right? And then they started to get closer and closer and closer, and I still don't know whether they had something, but I could feel it. It was definitely
Something wrong.
Yeah, there was definitely something.
You
there.
can feel that because maybe it's not the same.
It was never really proven, but I felt it. Yeah, for sure.
You don't have a proof.
Yeah.
But you don't have a question about
Yeah.
You don't have a question. You for sure.
Yeah.
You don't have to prove.
I don't have evidence, but I knew
But
something
you're
was
so
up.
fucking
I
sure.
knew something was off. But me and my cousin were super close, and I felt like it seemed like teen love. And maybe he didn't end up actually dating my ex-girlfriend, but I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Okay, so
Yeah.
your long relationship, how long?
Approximately about 5 years and a half, maybe.
And the most short.
Because I remember I was still in touch
Just-
when I was freshman in college.
Uh-huh.
So it was middle school all the way to college. I was still in touch. I was still in love with her at the time. So yeah, but in between she kind of cheated. So
she was your first relationship, right?
yeah, very first relationship.
Okay, we are
It
going to
lasted
do-
for 5.5 years maybe. And my shortest one was 14 days. And that was because my second girlfriend, I don't really see it as a girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend. It's not
Yeah.
your girlfriend. It's your second ex-girlfriend.
It was kind of I'm very sorry to say that. I'm going to sound like a dick, but it was kind of like a rebound.
Rebound.
Yeah, rebound. So I was so devastated, so heartbroken. And so I intentionally find someone who was her classmate, her peer in middle school. And the girl was, the second girl really adored me, and she's like such a nice person, so sweet. And I want nothing but happiness for her now, and I think she's now dating someone really decent. But at the time, I think
Decent? What do you say?
at the time, I think I'm truly sorry that I kind of used her as kind of like I need revenge. Like I was betrayed, and now I need to kind of like, the girl, she really wanted your attention. So maybe it started off as, I'm just gonna get close with this cousin and try to see if Concor is, like feeling jealousy and gonna try to take me over kind of thing. It started off as that, but shortly after, like only 7 days to 14 days, I realized that's not the way. That's not the best clap back. So I need to really mature the fuck up and, like be honest, be upfront. So I talked to the girl and she was very forgiving, very understanding. So yeah, that was it. My shortest relationship. It's
but
not even
14 days. You say how long? 14 days?
Yeah, about 14 days. But we never met. Like I met her, yeah. Well, like we kind of met, but not throughout 14 days. It's like, we met like twice 1 week, and then one time in the second week, and then we're like, and that was it. We didn't meet like throughout 14 days.
Fuck. I don't know what to say. In one of the episodes, you call me fuck boy, but now you are a fucking fuck boy. You're a fucking evil fuck boy, bro.
The definition of fuck boy is fucks around, right? I don't fuck around. I was heartbroken.
No, you find out here.
Yeah. Oh, what about you? What was your longest relationship and the shortest one?
In the school.
Oh, yeah.
In the school, the most longer was 13 days.
That's even shorter than my shortest one. 13 day or 13?
13 days. 13.
Whoa.
Because I was in the school, we was in that period that our hormones or our body is changed, so we feel like, we want to love everyone. And we want
puberty
to kiss.
started kicking in.
Yeah. And we want to kiss everyone, and we want to go to the bathroom and kiss for another year.
Okay.
The most short. Are you ready for this?
Well, let me guess. Shortest one. A week.
No. Okay, the people need to know in the comments. You need to try to guess which one is the most short. Okay, everybody right now in the comments, because I think this is on like a live, like a premiere, like something like that, so we can see the comments in the real time. So everybody now start to comment which time or what time is the most short that you can think in the Latin American boy.
I'm gonna go for 1 week.
No, 2 hours.
Oh my God! 2 hours. How is that even possible?
Bro, because we start, I don't know how it's in Taiwan in the school, but you in the beginning of the day, you need to make say hi to the country or say hi to the flag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the same. So in that moment, have a school police, something like that. They choose one person who is the supervisor of the school.
Yeah, kind of like a supervisor. Wait,
student.
Is she older?
No, the student.
The student.
is the supervisor of the class.
I see.
Yeah,
it's like someone who tries to, like keep the class in order.
Yeah, but he's a student too.
Okay, then that is like 风纪股长 or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, okay.
So she was in the front and I was next to her.
Yeah.
And it's the first time we met, and I say, "Hey, you're beautiful," and she told me, "Yeah, you're handsome," and I told her, "You want to be my girlfriend?" And she told me,
it was that casual?
Yeah, it sounds super casual because we was like, "You want to be my girlfriend?" And she told me, "Yeah, you're handsome, why no?" And I, okay, amazing.
Okay.
And then after that, we start to study the first 2 hours, and after the first 2 hours, we have a one break. Mm-hmm. So in that break, I met her, and I told her, you know what? Sorry, I think we didn't.
Oh my God.
And so we need to break, and she told me, okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. It was like a bro. After that, of course, we made more, and we be really good friends.
Yeah.
She started a relationship with my cousin. So
exactly, how many cousins do you have?
I have 40 cousins.
What?
Yeah, 40 cousins.
Do you even know how, like, the name of
the name of the whole?
Whoa.
Because I have
such a big family.
20 cousins for my father and 20 cousins for my mother. Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's so crazy. I have a lot of.
I think I have less than 5 cousins.
5.
Yeah, less than 5.
So you can imagine when we talk about the party things.
Mm-hmm,
so with my whole main cousins, we went to the party. and we was
like,
a really big group.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, you don't even have to invite anyone else. It's like, you have a party.
Yes.
Yeah.
And most of the time, the party we do between cousins. So we meet in one house, and it's 40 people. We already have 40 people.
Yeah.
Boys and girls, and you drink and you dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we make a really good party.
But I mean, like cousins between, yeah, like, you know, like just between cousins. But
yeah,
you drink, you dance, you don't fuck, right?
What the fuck with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't know what is the no.
I mean, accident happens.
Never.
Okay, never. I mean,
happen.
like Latin Americans are hot.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
like,
we have a limit, bro. We have a limit. We have a limit.
Principles. Like,
yeah,
nah, never touch family. So.
You fuck with your cousin?
No. I mean, like, I only have less than 5. If I fuck with any one of them, it would be so extremely awkward and weird. But if you have 40s, you probably don't even know all of them. But you said you know all of them, so yeah.
Because we live in the same street.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a small community. It's like
It is. My first relationship was in internet.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's because I was.
Was she older than you?
No. What do you want to ask me?
Yeah, I'm trying to take you somewhere.
I don't do that because my mother is teacher. My mother is teacher in one school of only girls. In that moment, I studied in one school that only boys.
Okay.
So sometimes my mother bring me to
the only girl.
Yeah, the
school.
only. I stay there maybe for waiting 1 month because we are going to eat something. So one of the times, one of my girl cousin, study in that college. So we met, and she introduced me her friends. And in that moment was the messenger, messenger.
Yeah. Messengers.
Yeah, the older messenger. So I add this girl for messenger, and we was talking about that. And I remember really clear that I asked, do you want to be my girlfriend? And I was waiting, bro. I was in the chair. I was in front of the computer, in a really big computer. Yeah. And I was like really excited, I didn't go. And when she said, yes, just typing the yes, I was like really excited. Oh, finally I have a girlfriend, finally. And I kissed the computer.
How old were you when that happened?
Bro, like maybe 10 years old. Yeah, 9 years old. I was really
That's so innocent, yeah.
Really innocent. I was really innocent.
But do you even know the purpose, like the reason why they have all girls school, why all boys schools?
It's because the school was Catholic.
Yeah, and they're trying to prevent that.
Oh, really?
Relationship at an early age.
No.
Yeah, they try to let you just really focus on academic and not really think about hormones, love, relationship, insects, all that stuff at an early age. That's why they have that's why they separate gender.
No.
Yeah, that's why.
No.
Like in Taiwan, we used to have a ban is like for hair. The school makes you look so ugly to the point that it's like everybody's literally the same. So, and you're wearing uniform, everybody's like this. If you're a girl like this, if you're a boy, you're like this. So everyone is just like, you're not attractive. So you wouldn't want to be in a relationship.
Okay, you need to. My mother is teacher, so she knows this really, really good.
Yes,
that's bullshit.
I do think it's bullshit. Yeah,
because when you keep that emotion or you try to the boy or the girl didn't grow up, is the most dangerous things.
Yes.
So that's the reason. Most of the time, just the elementary school can be girls and boys, but after the middle school or the high school need to be mixed because in that moment they need to develop that.
Yes.
Some still have some school they are just only men and girl.
Yes.
And that is the most fucking easy. They have a 100% that one of that girl is going to be pregnant because the hormones is so fucking high, so she's going to find that one of the guy to another school and boom, baby, new baby in the world.
And I feel like not just separating them, but like in Taiwan generally, I feel like a lot of people, maybe it's in our culture, maybe it's like in Asia, like the sex, the importance of sex education. People are like, oh no, we don't want to talk about that. We don't feel comfortable.
It's like a taboo.
Yeah. It's like a taboo. Yeah, like even teachers don't feel comfortable talking about that. It's like teaching kids how to properly use condom and what is the definition of having safe sex, and or even how you do it, or like just anything related to, or even like when you're on period, how can you better take care of yourself?
For me, after analyzing a lot of time about that, what is the problem about now the sex education? I think the problem is not told to the kids. I mean, most of the people say no, because if you talk with the kids about sex, it's dangerous. No, that's not the problem. The problem is you need to find the correct way.
Yes.
How you can
to
talk
better
that.
explain and to educate. Yeah.
For one kid, you don't want to say like, "Hey, boy, you need to take care with a anal sex because maybe you have one I don't know ETS in this part and another part. Now you need to use a condom. Maybe you need to lubricate. Maybe you need to maybe something." You can't do this. You can't say that for one kid. But you need to find the correct way.
Yes.
You need to educate. You can't prepare your kid for the education, for the real things happen in the world. But you need to tell in the really best way. Understand it's a child. Understand that it's a really innocent, and you can't broke this innocent in the really just one conversation.
And even if like in middle school and high school, when you try to prevent kids from getting the correct information from like in a like the right way, like through education, they're gonna find it on porn.
Yeah,
and they're gonna find it. There are other sources.
Yeah,
and oftentimes, when it's acting, when it's porn star, and maybe they're not really close to the actual reality, and there would be like they would even develop or have some even weirder or more dangerous idea when it comes to sex.
Wrong idea, totally the wrong idea. If you are a kid and you are looking this, go to your father and tell, "Father, look this video," okay? Because your father need to understand. He needs to educate her son or his son in the best way. Okay.
And also for girls,
I know for girls, more important for girls.
They need to know how to better protect themselves.
Yeah, they are more mature than the guys. Thanks everybody for see this podcast. This is our episode number 4. Are really amazing. We go for the episode number 100. I really hope we can have 100 episodes.
There's more coming. Yeah. Stay tuned.
Everybody, don't forget to subscribe, to comment, to activate the bling, because you need to be the first person looking this video. Don't forget to follow us in our Instagram. Our Instagram is here. And that's all. Everybody, thanks for watching us. It's me, Concor.
It's me, Tyler.
And this is Bros Bond. Bye bye.
Ciao.